Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Education London, and today we are looking at the grade boundaries for the GCSE English Language 2023. Now, Language Paper 1 is being sat on the 5th of June and Language Paper 2 is being sat on the 12th of June. So what I wanted to do is provide my predictions for these upcoming exams. So starting off with grade 9. So the grade boundaries for grade 9, as you can see on the screen, you need to score 133 marks out of a total 160. For grade 8, you need to score 122 out of 160. For grade 7, 111 out of 160. Grade 6, 99 out of 160. And for grade 5, 87 out of 160. So what I've done is I've gone through all the past papers, or the past exam papers, and have looked at the exam grade boundaries for Edexcel. So what I've done is worked out a rough prediction. Again, this is a prediction for the GCSE English language for Edexcel, as some of my subscribers have asked and requested for this to be done. So I've calculated how many marks you would need for your target grade. So if I switch over to the next page, so for Edexcel paper 1 is out of 64. And to those of you with your target grades, or you're familiar with your target grades, you should be able to make notes and see what are the expected targets in terms of marks. So for those of you aiming for grade 9, you should be aiming for 55 out of 64 for a grade 9. For grade 8, 51 out of 64 will give you your grade 8 for paper 1. For a grade 7, 46 out of 64. For a grade 6, 41 out of 64. For a grade 5, 36 out of 64. So these are your average predictions for the grade boundaries for paper 1. Now, generally, if I'm giving my prediction for the summer exams of 2023, I'm going to say that the grade boundaries are likely to be higher this year by only a few marks. Okay, so it's not anything significant, but I do believe the grade boundaries will be higher. Students overall will perform really well, so therefore the exam boards will likely increase the grade boundaries. The reason I say this is because last year, across the board for all exam boards, generally the grade boundaries were low, and for that reason obviously a lot of students were able to get the target grades. But this year a lot of students will perform well in their exams, and again for that reason the grade boundaries will be much higher. So look at the targets, make a note of it, take a screenshot if you have to. And in terms of paper 2, which you are going to sit on the 12th of June, this is a longer paper, it's a longer exam, and often the more challenging exam for students. And paper 2 for Edexcel is marked out of 96. Now for a grade 9, you should be aiming for 78 out of 96. For a grade 8, 73 out of 96. For a grade 7, 68 out of 96. For a grade 6, 63 out of 96. And finally 58 out of 96 for a grade 5. So these are the target marks for the question. So this is something for you to consider and practice, because you need to calculate how many marks you need for each individual question. And even for section B, you know that there's a 40 marker that you need to prepare for. So as you have the half-term holidays, it's important you practice your creative writing a narrative, writing a description, and also your evaluation, because in section A there is a question on evaluation as well. So this is something for you to practice and prepare for, and I do have many students studying and preparing for their Edexcel exams. So this was something that a lot of students did request, and I hope you found this beneficial and interesting. Do subscribe, like and share, as we have many more videos for language paper 1 and paper 2 coming right up. Other than that, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share for more.